Hello all you beautiful people out there. I am Mrs. Realistic. Welcome back to the channel. We have got some more Ren, which I always love to do because he has become one of my absolute favorite artists. He is such a genuine person, such a kind person. With everything that he has been through, he is still so conscientious about other things and things happening in the world. Such an amazingly intelligent young guy, and I just love his music. So we've got Genesis. The request said the acoustic version was the best one to do, so let's just check it out, shall we?
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this dimension, it's definitely somewhere else. I wrestle with my thoughts, constantly wrestle with my mental health. I'm put on life support, I've been put upon a high shelf. My whole life I've been fighting. This cake, it don't have icing. These mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane.
This cake, it don't have icing. I have a hard time not commenting on every little thing he says because it's just so perfectly put into every little second of each song. And I heard somebody comment once, which was so hilarious. They said, "I didn't know that Cillian Murphy could sing." I find it hard to believe how much they look alike, but I digress. Now the guitar is very similar to some of the guitar we heard in Money Game. Somebody had said, I think it was Goran on the guitar in that song. Please correct me if I am wrong.
Cake, it don't have icing. These mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane. I don't know if they're working, cerebral cortex hurting. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's cause life is a lottery, what an anomaly. Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by neuropathy, begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy. I'ma speak honestly, life is ironically fucking me chronically. I have been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery. I'ma be straight with you now, I'ma go straight for the heart. People start late in the dark, people die late in the dark. No one was late for the ark, no one was late for the ark. Genesis rain and it rain when it start. Genesis pain in the art, Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis.
I don't know how he does this. He's doing all of this live, and it's like he has perfect pitch. His timing is always spot on. How he says all those lyrics and doesn't breathe is beyond me. Is he speaking of Genesis from the Bible? Noah was late for the ark. And it's so true, you know, life is a lottery. Where we are born matters. If I had been born in Kenya, I wouldn't have the life that I have now. It's all a roll of the dice. And then it's what you do with that roll of the dice. But there are always things that are beyond your control. As Ren has learned, as we have learned just recently with Caveman being in the hospital and the very scary time of not knowing if he was going to recover, not knowing why he was ill. It really puts things into perspective for you when you hear people talking about you got to just get out there and grind, and you just got to in CrossFit and this kind of diet and blah blah blah. And it's like, it's all well and good if you're starting at a certain point, but when you're behind and you have all of the other obstacles to reach just to get to that starting point from which the other person started, it's a completely different story. And I think that we learned that this past few weeks when out of nowhere, it's like we got steamrolled. I think you learn that you can never be too cocky about anything, because at the drop of the hat, you might be that person that you were bad-mouthing, or you might be that person who you looked down upon for not being in that same place that you are in. Life is precious, life is finite, and we need to take that into account. Until something like that happens to you, it's very easy to just sit on autopilot. And I think that many young people with zero health issues or roadblocks, what is the saying? Youth is wasted on the young. When you're in that part of your life, when you are the healthiest, when you're the strongest, you don't think about anything that anybody else is dealing with or that you'll ever have to deal with it. I could go on a rant all day about that.
When I'm by myself I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. Not inside this realm of thought, it's definitely somewhere else. Wage war upon my demons, I've been knocking on the gates of hell. Heretic or heathen, I've been screaming in this padded cell. Pain making my pain waking, it's painstakingly cold. My soul aching, my bones breaking when holding on to control. Wrap yellow tape around the body shape, put the body in the bag, zip it close. It's more malignant, it's mutating, it's such a sight to behold. Let me be real for a second. Tongue is a gun, it's a weapon. Reload, beast mode, Armageddon. Get 'em. Let me take the wheel for a second. Hit a hoop, lash a kilo, knee with aggression. Regroup with a 3-point steal, it's a swish whoop. I'm making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Time is the author, the lesson. Time is a murderous weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of my mind that reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Take my piece of the pie and then feed and unwind. If I feed him and rhyme to defy my depression. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go.
Oh my goodness, Ren. I find freedom in rhymes to define my depression. As he said in his thank you video, the very thing that he hated, which was his illness, is what has brought him to the point that he is today, finding success, finding healing. So that thing that was so horrible that he had to go through brought him to such a wonderful place with people who look up to him, and a catharsis for not only himself but for other people. So it kind of brings you all back to, does everything happen for a reason? As awful as it is, you have to find something positive in the negative. And from something so negative for Ren, it has turned into something so positive.
If I feed him and rhyme to defy my depression. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People start late in the dark. People die late in the dark. No one was late for the ark. No one was late for the ark. Genesis rain and they rain when they start. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis. No, 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 no,
Beautiful as usual. I love how he goes from rapping to these awesome little, scat solos. Have we ever heard a song from him that's bad? I don't know that it's possible. I haven't. So yet again, another wonderful acoustic version live. How he pulls this off, I don't know how many takes it takes for him to get this in one shot, but it's awesome. I think these are pretty much my favorite. The videos are fun. I know Animal Flow was a really fun video to watch, but then you hear the acoustic version and there's just something special about it. So once again, thank you so much for the request, for all the suggestions. I think it's probably going to take me a year or two to cover all of the Ren songs. Hey, I'm okay with that. I will be covering his new song. I know a few of you have asked for that one as well. So have a wonderful day, everybody. And as I always say, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.